let's make some bows. We're going to make the first one to go with this sign. It says Hello Spring. And the colors I've chosen are in the sign. So we got a green for the background, that's a 4-inch. We got pinks that are the 2.5. A dotted one that's 2.5. Another green that we might use. Some butterflies. Here's one with the spring flowers that's the same as on the sign. So definitely going to use that one. We have some watering cans. Yellow. And then these two are the 1.5-inch. So let's start putting this together and see what we come up with. Going to be doing the funky bow. And that's just a bow that has very small tails on it. So we're going to start off with about an 8-inch tail. Make sure y'all can see here. We're going to pinch it. Then we're going to twist. We want to twist it so that you have the ugly side facing up. That way when you make your bow loop, it's going to be the pretty side up when you turn it over. So let's start with, let's do 7 inches. I'm going to pinch. Four-inch ribbon's harder to pinch. Twist. Make sure we got that 7-inch bow. Loop. And we're going to come over here. Do the same thing. Make sure we got a 7-inch. And then on the last loop, we're not making another one, so we're not going to twist it. We're just going to cut it off. And that one is going to go to the top. At this point, you can straighten out your bow and make sure you want it to go the way it's going. So you've created your X. So you have the 2 tails and the 2 loops. Alright, let's go in with, let's do a solid color. Alright, so this one is on this end, so we're going to put the loop starting on this end. So about an 8-inch tail. Twist it. Now this doesn't have really a good side and a bad side, but you still want to twist it to lock that loop in. We're going to bring it in just a little bit smaller. About 1/4 inch. We're going to twist it. The same here, bring it in about 1/4 inch. And we're going to end it on this side. Okay. Next ribbon. let's bring in the watering cans. So again, we're going to start at the bottom. Twist it. Again, bring it in about 1/4 of an inch. Stick it in there and just twist. You always want to leave a little bit of the longer tail because you can always trim, but you can't add it back. And of course, I can't pick up the pins. Well, let's go in with this one. Probably just going to get one. Let's see how much we got here. I got enough to do. And the good thing about bows is you don't have to necessarily match every single ribbon to your sign or to the embellishments. You can mix match. I never look at the patterns. So you may end up with plaid in here. I could have used a plaid yellow. And you always want your loops and your tails to be opposite of each other. Okay? Let's go in with the yellow here. This loop here, we're down to about the 5-inch mark. And let's bring in purple one. And it says, rain showers bring spring flowers. Most of these ribbons came from craftoutlet.com. This one that I'm working with right now came in a monthly subscription box that I ordered from decoexchange.com. Every month I get a kit that has supplies in it. I'll call them back. And then I think we will add this blue one with Swiss dots. This is a 1.5 inch. Let's see here. Yeah. Make sure I'm on the right side. All of this ribbon is wired. Whenever you're making your bows, you definitely want a wired ribbon. That way you can manipulate it the way you want it to go. And if it gets flattened out, you can fluff it right back where it goes. And I think we will do one loop with this one. It's spring flowers and has some butterflies on it. And for that one, we're just going to do the one loop. That'll be the center loop. Let me grab me a zip tie. What you're going to do is, holding it, you place your fingers underneath on both sides. And then slide that zip tie around it. Lock it down enough to hold it. And then you see the crease where the bars were. As you're holding it, you just slide it over the crease. Make sure your ribbons are not falling. Okay. Put your tails whichever way you want them. And we'll do some more fluffing when I put it on the wreath. Okay. On the back side here, we're going to press it in. Slide this pipe cleaner underneath. That's what we'll use to attach it to the bow, to the wreath. And as you're holding it, give it a tight squeeze. Make sure it goes as far as it can. And then holding all three, you can now break the bow. We're just going to be putting your hand in and twisting and pulling. And what that does is down in here where it's cinched up, it releases all that so that you can fluff your bow and it stay up. And just do that to each one. Sometimes you may have to do it with your fingers. There's that center bow. Move to the other side. So as far as your ribbon choices, you just pick ribbons that match your embellishments, whether it's a sign, whether it's flowers. This one is going to be a spring wreath. So these go perfect with that. Matches the sign, it's going to match the flowers in the wreath. And there is you a full bow. Y'all have a good day.